Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and I've got a group case testing here of the casemate range for the BlackBerry Bold 9900 or 9930. First of all, on the top of this pile here, I'll just quickly show you HD screen protector 2-pack for the BlackBerry Bold 9900 and 9930, again from case-mate.com, and I want to show you this before I show you the cases. Inside here we have got two screen protectors. I've already put one on my device, I'll show you that in a short while. But inside this pack you get two of these, very important because the BlackBerry Bold that I'm testing has got a touch sensitive screen, so good idea to put a screen protector on. You also get an applicator card and a polishing cloth in the pack, and I want to just show you my BlackBerry Bold. Let me just wake it up and put my password in, and I want to show you what it looks like with the screen protector on. So this is with the screen protector on. It doesn't quite come right up to the edges, so there is roughly like a 2mm gap. Not sure if you can see that on camera, but it doesn't affect the sensitivity of the screen at all. It still works really nicely, and very responsive to the touch with this screen protector on. And this is an anti-fingerprint scratch resistant film, and it's also anti-glare, so it's got a slight sheen to it. Let me just lock that screen and show you it with it locked. You can see there's a slight sheen to it, not quite matte, but definitely better than using the glossy screen. It makes your finger slide across the screen a lot nicer. So moving on, let me show you what cases I'm going to be showing you in this video. And I thought it was nice to show you a range of the casemate cases for this phone, so you can get an idea what they're like side by side. So first of all, we have got the Gelli case, and let me just unbox this, and we will put the packaging just there so that you can still see it. You don't get any sort of screen protector in the box, but you do get a really nice case. So this is the Gelli. We'll have a closer look at that in a minute. I'm just going to unbox the rest for you. Next one along is the Safe Skin. You can get it in different colours, so I went for the pink version just to show you what a more feminine colour would look like. And the Safe Skin is a really nice case. This is again a silicone case, more of a matte feel to it, but it's got this really nice design on it. So I'm going to show you that again a little bit closer in a short while. Next one along, again you can get this in pure black or black with the pink or sort of magenta highlights. This is the Casemate Tough case. So let's open this one up for you. And again, really nice looking case, a bit more rigid than these silicone ones, so it's going to give you a little bit more protection. So we'll take a closer look at that in a minute as well. So that's the Tough. And next is the Barely There case, and this is in a really fetching green. Again, you can get this in all different colours. You can get it in orange. Unfortunately I didn't have my favourite orange colour in stock, but a big thank you to Casemate for sending me these out anyway. And this is more of a rigid type case, very thin, and the green, wow, that is a very bright green, liking that a lot. And then last but not least, this is the Barely There case with the brushed aluminium finish, or brushed aluminum as they've got here. Fantastic looking case, wow, this looks great. Let me get this one out, and I sort of saved my favourite till last because I've already tested these and I love the feel of this one. This is fantastic, rigid case, and it's got this brushed aluminium back. So let's have a look at what the BlackBerry Bold 9900 looks like in each of these cases, starting with the Gelli. So let's get my BlackBerry Bold. We're going to pop it in top edge first, and then we're just going to ease it into the case. Now here we go, over that corner there, and then over that corner there. So we're in the case, so very easy to fit. Raised edge profile on the case as well, so with most of these you can put your phone face down on a desk or table and the screen isn't going to touch. Let me just move these along a little bit. So let's have a look around the case. We've got covered buttons on the side, so that's really nice. On the bottom here this is completely covered as well. Around this side we've got cutouts for the micro USB and the 3.5mm audio jack, and another covered raised button for that sleep wake button on the top. On the back we have got cutouts for the camera, the flash, the mic, little cutout here as well. This is the speaker, I think. This is where the audio is going to come out of the phone. And then of course the whole front face of the phone is easily accessible. Feels nice in the hand, very grippy. Very grippy case. This is the Casemate Gelli. So moving on, let's take a look at the safe skin. So this is the safe skin from Casemate. Let's pop again the BlackBerry Bold 9900 top edge first, and then we're just going to ease the case around the bottom edge. We're going to have to stretch this one round a little bit. There we go. So we stretch this one into place, and again it fits in fairly easily, and we're just going to ease that round the bottom edge because we don't want to damage the phone in any way. And there we go, it's in the case. So let's have a look at this one again. Raised edge profile, so the screen's not going to touch a desk or table when you put it face down. We've got cutouts this time rather than covered buttons, so we've got full access to the buttons on this side of the phone. This side's completely covered. This side cutouts for access to those two ports again, and on the top a cutout for the sleep wake button. Something I will mention on this is it is slightly off center, only very slightly, doesn't affect the use of the phone, but worth mentioning. On the back we've got cutouts for all of the camera, mics and speakers, and then this really nice design that sweeps up the phone. Now this is obviously a pink case, stating the obvious there, but you can get it in other colours as well. I just went for the pink because I thought it would make a change to show you a nice feminine colour with the BlackBerry Bold 9900 in it. It looks really nice, stunning case. A little bit slippery in the hand, but offers up a decent amount of protection for your BlackBerry Bold. Now let's move on to have a look at the Tough case. So this is the Casemate Tough, and this has got like a harder outer shell to it, and then this soft silicone inner lining. And to fit the phone you need to remove the silicone lining first, and then we're going to get the BlackBerry Bold and pop it in. Doesn't matter which way round on this one because this is so flexible. You can go top side first, bottom side first, doesn't really matter. And then once it's in this case we're then going to pop it into the hard shell. So this time we're going to go button side first. Always easier to pop those buttons in first, and then we're going to ease this edge of the case around until it just pushes into place. We could do a little bit of stretching as well just to make sure it's in there properly. A little bit of manipulation on this edge just to get the silicone in the right position, and there we go, we're in the case good and proper now. So let's have a look around the Casemate Tough case. Now it still hasn't quite fitted in properly. Let me just give a bit more manipulation here just to get those ports into place. There we go, that's better. So on this side we've got cutouts for that 3.5mm audio jack again and the micro USB. This top section the button's covered, little tiny raised section to it, and on this side the buttons are covered as well. Bottom edge obviously fully covered, and then round onto the back we've got cutouts for the camera, the flash, the speaker, etc. And this really does feel good because it's giving that extra protection. Now again, this is black pink, you can get it in all black as well. The alignment is not fantastic along the front edge, and you do need to just make sure you manipulate these sides into the right position. So a little bit tougher to fit, but with a little bit of fiddling, nicely sort of a protected phone. The full front of the phone remains uncovered, so you've got full access to the keyboard and the touchscreen. Again, we've got that raised edge profile for that lay on the table design, so very nice case. So moving on, let's have a look at the Barely There. So I've got two Barely There cases, and the first one is this really bright green colour. So let's grab the BlackBerry Bold, and this time we're going to go in control side first. So we're just going to ease this edge in first, and then we're just going to very gently flex the case and then just ease this edge over the side of the phone, and eventually it should just pop on to the phone. So there we go. That is fantastic. So my BlackBerry Bold 9900 is in the Barely There case, and you really would find it difficult to feel that there's a case on there. If I've got my eyes closed now, I know you can't see me on camera, but it really does feel as though it's not added on hardly any bulk or any weight to the phone at all. So we have got minimal protection on this one, so this isn't going to give you as much protection as these other cases. Let's have a look around the Barely There. We've got access to the 2 ports on the side, full access to the top section of the phone, so no protection on this top edge, full access to all the buttons, and again the conductive charging points on the bottom of the 9900 fully accessible. With a case this thin, you might be able to get away with using a conductive charging dock. Haven't had this long enough to test it, but you should be able to get away with it. And then on the back we've got the cutouts for the speaker, camera, flash, etc. This is a slippery case, so it doesn't feel that grippy in the hand, but it is ultra thin and ultra light. So this is where the Barely There really delivers minimal protection, but makes your device look really cool at the same time. There is a very slightly raised profile to this side of the case. Not a lot there. The buttons would probably still touch the table if I put it face down, but at least the screen won't, so it does lift the screen up off the table. So this is the plain sort of coloured Barely There cases that come in a variety of colours. Now let's have a look at the last case, which is the Barely There brushed aluminium. So the last case I'm going to look at is the Barely There brushed aluminium, and again I'm going to take my BlackBerry Bold 9900, pop it in control side first, and then we're just going to give this case a little flex and then just ease this side in, and then eventually it will just pop into place. And there we go, that is the BlackBerry Bold in the case. This is a stunning looking case. This is my favourite out of the 5. Everyone's going to have their personal favourite. Again, minimal protection with this particular case because it is ultra thin. Very, very light case. Again, with your eyes closed, you're really not going to know there's much of a case there. It doesn't add on hardly any weight. We've got cutouts for all the controls, cutout for that conductive charging point, cutouts for micro USB and the headphone socket, and of course the top of the phone with that sleep wake button is completely open. Slightly raised edge profile to the case again, and just a really nice feel. Let's have a look at the best bit though. Look at the back of this case. Brushed aluminium in this centre panel, cutouts for all your camera, microphones, etc. The speaker. This looks stunning. Absolutely stunning. If you want minimal protection and for your phone to still look really classy, I would go for this Barely There brushed aluminium case. This is fantastic. So this was my review of the Casemate Gelli SafeSkin Tough and Barely There case for the BlackBerry Bold 9900 or 9930 depending on which country you're in. Thank you very much for watching. Please do come back soon and check out more videos on the Geekanoids channel.